Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verses 14 and 15. Now, yet the fool multiplies words. No man knows what will happen, and who can tell him what will come after him? The toil of a fool so wearies him that he does not even know how to go to a city. The fool multiplies words. He's got no end of words. He's got a lot of words. He's got words and words and words and words, and then he's got some more words. He just keeps spewing them out. It's kind of like he can't stop. And he's got all these words, and yet they are foolish words because he is a fool. He's not embracing the wisdom of God. Instead, he's embracing his own wisdom or some combination of nonsense out there that he has, in a silly way, he has said, oh, this is wonderful truth. So he's embracing the wrong stuff. He's chattering on about the wrong stuff. So the fool does that, and what should we do? Well, the warning is, of course, be careful what words you listen to. If you're listening to wrong stuff, you know what's weird is that eventually it'll begin to sound like there's sort of an illusion. There's a mirage that happens, a mental mirage, where if you hear things long enough, you'll begin to see sort of little bits, because there usually are little bits of logic that seem to connect it. It's just that the whole thing's a tissue of disaster, but there's little bits that are logically connected together. So if you listen to it, you're going to get that element. If you're tired, if you're weary, mentally weary, and you listen to this thing and you begin to say, hey, that begins to make sense. And so a person becomes a Marxist, they become a humanist, they become, whatever the philosophy of the day is. So be careful what you're listening to, because the fool will he has a big supply of words. You say, how could a person get so many words? But he's got a source. He's got a source. It's his own head, and the devil will throw a few extras in there for him too. I got a kick out of this line, where he says, the fool doesn't even he doesn't even know how to get to the city. So again, there's if we step back a notch, what do we see? That there's things that a fool will appear to be competent in, but there's a lot of simple things that everybody should know, that he should know, but he can't even do the simple thing. So he seems to have a selective knowledge, and yet in that area of selective wisdom, which isn't wisdom, it's disaster. So Solomon saw this, he talks about it here, and there's quite a section here. We're getting into these little bits, chunks, little like proverbs and platitudes, little axioms here. So yeah, beware what you listen to. By the way, today we have an entire system of indexed foolishness. That's called the internet, all right? So on the internet, of course, you have a mixture. You have beneficial, positive pieces, and you've got lots of ways to waste your time. You've got lots of nonsense to listen to, and that is basically an endless ocean of idiocy. So, and yet there's so much that's useful. So we've got to be picking and choosing, not picking and grinning, picking and choosing, picking out the things only that match with God's Word. If you want wisdom, let me tell you, go to the Bible. Go to the Bible. You will not match. You will not match that. The Bible, start with the Bible. Start every day with the Bible. And at least you're getting something is solid in. And then there's going to be some idiocy that leaks in, but God forbid. But anyway, some ideas. Solomon was wise when he says, be able to identify the fool and be wary of embracing all the words, the so many words of the fool. All right, let's put in a note at verses 14 and 15. Yeah, the fool. We're still on the fools here. And what do we have here for the fools? Fools can work hard at being foolish. Actually, a lot of fools don't work hard. They're always looking for shortcuts that aren't shortcuts. But a lot of energy can go into being foolish. So my suggestion again, let's make sure we're doing the wisdom. Don't be too sure of yourself. People who are sure of themselves almost always are fools. If you're humble, God will help you. God will help you to see your foolish things and deliver you from foolism to wisdom. Wisdomism. Is that a word? Tomorrow morning, it's verse 16 and 17. Let's be there.